Yo, what is up, YouTube? We are back. Look at the stub count. It's been a while. Have I done much? Nope, not really. I'm rich. 1.24 million stubs, and that's not all. I'm invested. I'm putting my money where my mouth is. You're watching this video to see where the best investments are. You're seeing I have 1.2 million stubs, no money spent. You're seeing I got Austin Hayes, Devers. I got guys all over the place. I'm worth 2.5 mil easily with investments. You're looking at my team, 99 God Squad. We're crazy out here, and we're no money spent. Now, how can you get in this place right here? You know what? I'm sick and tired of Season 2. Team Affinity, oh my god, it's so toxic. I posted the fastest way to complete this, and I did my exact method I described. And you know what? I don't like it. It's a pointless grind. It's mind-numbing. I don't enjoy myself sitting there. Like, I sit there, and like I feel myself rotting in the couch. I just can't do it, which is why you subscribe right now. You invest in who I tell you, and you have 1.3 million stubs like me. I'm gonna gem my way through this thing. I'm gonna go buy G-Man Choi. Nah. Maybe not G-Man Choi, but you know what I'm saying, guys. We want to make stubs so we don't have to grind as much in the future. Come Season 3, I don't know if I got Team Affinity in me for a third time, guys. Like, I might just gem my way through Season 3. Not gonna lie. Sitting at 2.5 mil stubs in the live series collection sucks. Why not? So today, we're going to go through a bunch of players who to invest in. Starting off with a banger, a hidden gem of a player. Now, you guys all commented about Corey Seeger. We'll talk about him later in the video. I know I've been right a lot of the time. Hopefully you guys have been following. Subscribe so you don't miss any content or gameplay to drop soon. First hidden gem, Jose Alvarado. Now, we've been featuring him in a lot of the content for roster update videos already. Now, however, he was placed on the 15-day IL, hasn't really pitched at all this period. Now, one reason why I kind of warned you away from Jose Alvarado in the past, you can see I have 103. I bought all mine at 400 stubs. Well, he actually gave up 2 earned runs in one of his recent starts before he got injured. Again, it's just elbow inflammation, nothing serious. But basically, I was describing it as the most Mickey Mouse earned runs I've ever seen in my life. And Mundo Sosa should be fired from the MLB because he doesn't know how to field. And that's why he got the charged earned runs. MLB actually fixed it. I don't know why they waited 3 weeks, but they did. And those earned runs are now unearned. And his ERA is back down to 0.6. He has a 0.6 ERA in 14.1 innings pitched, 24 strikeouts, 2 strikeouts per inning. How many walks does he have? Because his walks per 9 is the lowest stat. All right, look at his walks per 9, 54. How many walks? He must have a ton of walks in 14 innings, right? Oh, what's that? 0 walks. 0 walks in 14 innings pitched. Oh my god, that stat's gonna get upgraded. Like, alright, it might not happen this update period, but look for it because he's coming back later this month, most likely. Look for him to come back. Buy him at quick sale now while you can. Diamond potential at 0 risk because he's not getting downgraded for sure. If any, he might even still get upgraded even though he hasn't done anything. Now we're gonna go through some of the players right here. We're looking at Johan Duran. He's the first guy on my list. Now, these guys might not be hidden gems, but we're going to talk through every single one of them, how you can make stubs on these guys. Johan Duran, look at his stats. He's an 83 overall. He's basically quick sell, 40 risk per card. Not too much risk there. He's been pretty dominant in his last couple starts. He has, in his last 7 games, 8.1 innings pitched, 9 strikeouts. So his strikeouts per inning ratio it's settling down a little bit closer to 1. He hasn't been getting as many strikeouts. And the one thing I want to point out here, his worst stat is walks, 61. And he has 6 walks in his last 8 innings pitched. So he's been lights out with ERA. His earned run average is 1.5. But in terms of getting the walks per 9 upgrade, his last 7 games, he has 6 walks in 8 innings. Not great, which is why Jose Alvarado deserves an upgrade. Maybe invest in Alvarado over Duran. Next out, we're gonna look at is David Bednar. Bunch of relievers, guys. I don't control the league. I'm not the guy writing the scripts. But we got David Bednar. Man, I invested in this guy last year before I even made videos. I made bank on him last year. He went diamond last year, I think, before he went back to silver. We don't talk about that. Luckily, I sold because I'm a genius. But David Bednar, I'm just gonna put it out right here. Like, when I was tracking him last year, he sucks. Like, let's just look. I haven't really prepared for this video besides like getting the stats up, right? Let me guess his pitch mix. I bet it's the worst pitch mix I've ever seen. I bet it's fastball, 2-seam, knuckle curve. Fastball, curveball, splitter, same thing. His pitch mix sucks. Like, I swear, like in real life, not even in the game too, but like, I don't think he's that good in real life. It's just he has an ERA of 0.5 right now. He's given up 1 run in 17 innings pitched. He has 1 walk in 17 innings pitched, 22 strikeouts. He's been dominant. He's been lights out in the actual MLB. So they're gonna have to keep upgrading him. Pretty low risk right now. Now let me say there is a risk of losing your stubs because I don't think he's playing like a diamond, but is he actually a diamond? You know what I'm saying? For the long term, there is risk that he has like a gives up 3 runs in one start and then you're screwed. So there is risk here, but there also is a 3 times stub potential to be made right here. Next guy, I'm gonna keep pounding this one home. Bo Bichette. I'm telling you guys, Bo Bichette is a good card to look at. Bo Bichette, a little bit above quick sell value. I got all mine at 900 quick sell value. So I already made double my stubs. You guys would have too if you listened to my advice. Look at him right now. He hasn't really cooled off. I thought he could have went diamond last update. Obviously he didn't. He got shafted to an 83. So I think I might have honestly bought even more of him. But Bo Bichette, he's still been good in his last 7 games. He's still hitting 290, 285, 295 in his last 15 games. And his batting average for the overall season is still 320, OPS .862. He hasn't cooled off that much. I still think he deserves to be diamond long term. This might be a good time to buy the dip a little bit. Next guy, Juan Soto. Juan Soto, there's better guys out there to invest in, but he played super well for a span of like 15, 20 games. He has cooled off a little bit. Let me explain. So this has his last 15 games. His batting average is 291. And his last 7 games, his batting average is 167. So obviously it was like a little bit earlier than his last 15 games. He was popping off in the month of May. Then he cooled off. Now he can't hit a ball to save his life. So yeah, he's cooled down, which is why his price went down. If you look at his marketplace trends, let's see. Look at that. His price was literally at 2,000 just because he was popping off. He has 4 or 5 bad games, and now his price is back down to quick sell. I think he's a highly traded card with high volume. So I think that you can kind of play people's emotions on Juan Soto. There is some risk. I don't think he's playing worse enough to get a downgrade. So I don't mind having Juan Soto and holding and seeing what happens for sure. Next guy is Wander Franco. Wander Franco, he is similar to Juan Soto in one reason. Basically, he can't, I don't know, like he's got drunk goggles on when he's batting. Last 7 games hitting 136. Last 15 games hitting 232. Wow, he sucks. But look at his batting average for the season, 281. Wow, that's pretty good for a major league player, right? OPS .81. Now, don't invest in him. Just listen right here. Don't invest in him. Don't. He sucks. 136 in his last 7 games. Why would you invest in him? He sucks. But in the future, after this roster update period, if they say he sucks, if they're like Wander Franco, you're going down to an 80, 79. That's when you want to invest. Buy the dip. This is a guy to target. Buy the dip of the next roster update period. So this is a long-term guy right here. Don't buy now, but we'll have him on our radar is what I'm saying. Next guy is Raphael Devers. Similar approach to Juan Soto right here. You can get him at quick sell. I got mine at quick sell. He had a 2 home run game. That's why his price inflated a bunch. Last 7 games hitting 276. Last 15 hitting 310. On the season hitting 253. His OPS is where we really need the power to get upgraded, and we need the power to get upgraded versus lefties. Looking at his splits versus lefties, has he been the same as versus righties? Yeah, he's a higher batting average versus lefties, and he has a higher slugging versus lefties as well. So his contact versus left and his power versus left should go up. Power versus left, or power versus right, contact versus right could go down, but he does deserve stat attributes upgrades to his lefty stats. So that's why I like Devers, and this could be a bit of a long-term hold right here. In addition, he kind of gets a lot of volume on the market. His price kind of fluctuates a lot. Now we're going to talk about Corey Seeger. Man, I hope you guys listen to me. I've been saying Corey Seager for at least 2 months. Now, Corey Seager, he was hurt. I bought all of these. I bought 300 of him for 600 each. And he was as low as 600 a couple of days ago. Probably a week or 2 ago, he was 600. I was saying, guys, he was hitting 350 before his injury. And I was like, guys, 350 and 40 at-bats. He's going to come back from this slight injury and still be insane. He is. He's even better. He's hitting 522 in his last 7 games. His OPS for the season is now 1.1. Oh my, he's going diamond. Nah, he's not going diamond. He'll probably go 83. So honestly, you could sell here, and he'll probably go back down to 900 eventually before the next update. We'll see. But I like the long-term diamond potential here. Corey Seager's playing out of his mind. You're welcome. Anthony Rizzo, another guy. I hope you listen to me on. You could have sold high. This is similar to what I expect with Corey Seager. eventually he'll come back down to, reality. Anthony Rizzo, you could have, I bought all mine at 600 quick sell. He was at 1,200 for a point. Could have sold, didn't want to. I have a bunch of Anthony Rizzo right here. His batting average, 302. OPS, over .9. He's hitting 333 in his last 15 games. 667 slugging. That's a 1.0 OPS. He's having a lot of home runs. Last 30 games, 7 home runs. He's got 11 home runs in the season. Anthony Rizzo deserves a boost. Got shafted last update, got downgraded. Getting back upgraded, I think, for sure. Deserves it at least. Next guy is Justin Steele. I watched him dominate my Phillies and still lose. Pretty weird. I don't know what the Cubs bullpen was doing right there. But Justin Steele, we got a guy here who has bad attributes. I'm not even joking. Like, let's see. Justin Steele, 61 innings pitched, 53 strikeouts. Bunch of innings pitched. His Ks per 9 is 61, pretty bad. His walks per 9 is pretty bad. His home runs per 9 is pretty bad. I don't really know why all these stats are bad for Justin Steele, which is why I think there's room to go up. He did have a pretty poor start against the Houston Astros, where he gave up 5 earned runs. Another bad start against the Cardinals, but that was 2 starts ago. And then the Astros one was bad, but then he bounced back against the Phillies. 1 or 2 more bounce back starts, and he can get an upgrade, and there's pretty low risk here. So I don't mind investing in Justin Steele because there's not much risk, and there's a lot of upside. We got 4 more guys left. Next one, Luis Arias. Don't know how to say his name. Don't care. It's all about the stubs. Don't care about how to pronounce this guy's name. Where is he? I honestly might invest in this guy after the video. I'm feeling kind of lazy, so I might not actually, but you guys can. He's insane. We all know who it is now. He started out like a 75 overall. I think he might even lead the league in batting average. 157 at bats, 382 on the season, .915 OPS because of the high batting average. Last 7 games, he's still hitting 400. Looking at his pie chart, insane contact, awful power. I mean, he has like 10 doubles out of his 60 base hits. So maybe the doubles can get him a bit of a power boost because he has like freaking Ty Cobb stats. So I don't know what's going on there. But if he's hitting 380 still, that's like diamond caliber, honestly. He's still hitting 400 last 7 games. I like this investment a lot. I think for sure he should get at least an 81, which you're already making stubs there. And then long-term 82, 83 potential for sure. Now we got a couple silvers. I don't really include silvers too much in these videos. Just because I'll show you why. Let's go look at some of these silver cards right now, and then we'll talk about the ones that I like. There's not many ones that like. Do you see any of them that are really that close to 400? I mean, maybe this guy, which we'll talk about in a second. Chapman, he's having a good season. Pretty weird. Yankees got shafted. Duvall's close to 400. Not many of these guys people think have the actual chance to go to gold. Mitch Keller, he got supercharged. Gurriel Jr., insane. So not many of these guys actually have the chance to go to gold this time. But we're going to talk about a couple right here. Eduardo Rodriguez, I don't know why he's still 400. I urge you to not invest at 400 stubs. I definitely see how he could go to an 82 or 83 overall pretty soon. But he got rocked last start. 4 earned runs in 5 innings pitched. His worst start of the season. I thought it was going to be a buy the dip opportunity. And instead you're telling me I have to pay for a +1 overall? I have to hope that he bounces. I don't like it. I don't like the optics. So I would stay away from Rodriguez. Another guy, you guys have to explain this one to me. Matt Strahm. I've been investing since he was like a 75. So I already made my stubs. I have 400. First off, I had like 700. And then I got a little greedy and I gemmed my way through the Team Affinity exchanges. And Matt Strahm had to bite the bullet. But basically, Matt Strahm, like, his stats are insane. 33 innings pitched, 47 strikeouts. His position is going to get changed from starter to reliever, though. And that's where I'm scared. As a reliever, he's been even more dominant than as a starter. He's averaging like 2 strikeouts per inning. He's been lights out, electric. Hasn't really given up any runs as a reliever. But I'm scared they're going to shaft him with the stamina downgrade. His stamina will go down, and then he'll go from like a 78 to a 75. So honestly, in reality, in the real world, outside of SDS, he deserves to be like an 81, 82. But he could get shafted to like a 73, so I'm scared. What do I do? Comment down below. Last guy, Tyro Estrada. Good long-term diamond potential right here. Diamond. Holy, he ain't going diamond, guys. Hold on. He ain't going diamond. I meant gold. He's hitting pretty well. Some random from the Giants. I honestly don't know who it is. But he's batting 309. Last 7 games hitting 310. OPS .83. He does have to step it up. Right now, he's in the realm of getting that +1 to 79, and if he does get a +1, his price will plummet back down to like 150, 170, because they don't want to wait another 3 weeks. So you better hope, if you're investing in this guy for the price of 200, you better hope he has a good week or two before the next roster update period, so that he gets the big +2 instead of only getting a +1, where his price will plummet again. I hope you guys liked the video. Smash the subscribe button, smash the like button. Thanks for watching. Comment down below. Are you going to get rich like me? Are your players getting upgraded? Comment below. I'll help you out. Thanks for watching, boys.